So I can't really speak on it. The question is, are you gonna be the one to tell Lotto like
we're
she
live.
doesn't deserve it?
We're live, guys.
What's good, y'all? Welcome back. It's been a while, but we're back with another episode of the Trikage podcast. There's a lot we got to talk about this week, from like Draymond Green and the NBA all the way to music stuff with Nicki Minaj and what's her name, Mulatto, and all that stuff. So yeah, we're just gonna get into
I
this
don't,
pod.
I don't see it streaming. Oh, no, wait, not in our fault.
Wow, that's rude for cutting off Kareem, Mr.
Just
Wade.
refresh the page, bro.
I see it now, but I'm
Yeah,
back at it.
you sound very chopless. I'm not gonna lie to
Damn,
you.
he's
My
on your
fault.
Good
ass.
sir.
He's on your ass. I'm not even gonna lie.
But speaking of choppers, like we're a little late on this one. We can always give our feedback. So the Warriors, they basically drew their line in the sand because, as we all know, a practice video came out where Draymond and Jordan Poole were going back and forth. They were jabbing at each other. And what's called it? Fucking Draymond walked over to Jordan Poole and like basically put that nigga to sleep. Like
Yeah, that
nigga's hand,
bro, that nigga look like Nate Robinson, bro.
I'm not
That's
Wow.
what
gonna
he
lie to
remind me of.
You said Nate Robinson.
you. That nigga got put to sleep respectfully, and then
Uh,
That's gotta hurt, right?
fucking it just so happens that the week after people were saying because Jordan Poole didn't really say anything on it, he was just trying to be professional, and this nigga Jordan Poole signed his contract. He signed I think it was 140 million for 4 years or whatever. So it's 35 million a year. So it's like, so props to Jordan Poole, keeping it classy, keeping it like strong. But like some niggas is all like that nigga
hey,
Draymond's gonna be fighting for
long.
pennies. The nigga Draymond's gonna be fighting for pennies on the buyout market. And other niggas said that the Warriors did that intentionally to lower his value, so they wouldn't have to. So like, how do because Draymond
Nigga,
was gonna demand more money, and then like the Warrior fans would be like, "Man, Draymond's been so loyal to us. Like, why not just give him what he wants or whatever, right?" But now like this video comes out, it's like basically, uh, because people were arguing why would the Warriors lower his value just to give him to another team because that would make it harder for him to trade or whatever. But I think they lowered his value. I think somebody leaked the video, right? I think they lowered the value so they could reclaim him at a lower price. So that's what I think. Because they also gave Andrew Wiggins a
I don't
hundred
know
something
about
million.
that. I don't know about that
I
one,
don't. I mean, it's
Shaq.
not good optics. I don't know why they would do
You
that.
putting out, yeah,
No.
exactly.
So
And
it's
putting
not
out,
good optics if you want to trade him, but I don't think they want to trade him.
no, no, no,
Draymond is
no,
very important for the Warriors
no,
team.
no,
I just
no.
don't.
Shaq, putting out that video is like drawing a line in the sand, saying we don't want you back because that nigga Jordan Poole, after this season, them niggas are not gonna want him back in that locker room, bro. It just is what it
I'm
is.
trying to tell you, if I'm the Warriors GM, if the video never came out right, and then Draymond's contract negotiations come around, he's all like, "Oh, I want this," and
He's still
then
gonna want
all,
that
all
amount
the
though.
I know no Draymond saying he wanted a plus $100 million contract. Draymond said that. So
Yeah, he's still gonna want that amount though.
no, but I'm saying, but if they didn't want it, then Draymond would be like, oh, everything I did for the franchise, they don't want me. I have these many defense player of years, they don't want me. Like I've been this and the third. Now it kind of like, and the fans would side with Draymond because he's the player. Most of the time, fans side with the players when niggas are getting older, right? But most of the time, right? But now with the video coming out, it's all like, oh, you want it like as a fan, you see like, oh, he wanted let's say $110 million for 3 years, right? Let's say you want that shit, but you're a locker room cancer. Like they can now you see how he swung on our young bull. See how he swung on him. We can't pay him that much because we don't know where his head's gonna be. Like I feel like they did that shit with like they
You
did that shit
think
with
they? You
football
think
players
they
all the
leaked it
time.
on
Like even though
purpose?
they're valuable to the
No,
yeah no
nah,
because then they
Shaq,
can
Shaq,
justify themselves like
no, no,
we
no.
can't give him that much money he might act up.
No,
That's what I
I
feel.
get what you're saying, but that they're not gonna get. That's what they're not gonna take him back though. He's going to a different team.
I
He's
don't
not
think
gonna come back to the Warriors.
I don't think he's going to a different team, but I think the Warriors wanted him because he is important for that team, right? Because there's so much scoring around him. But he's a really like anchors of defense, and even with Andrew Wiggins, they still need him to anchor the defense, right? So it's like I I think they just wanted to make it to like, oh, we can underpay you now, and nobody's gonna say shit. So if they offer him like $10 million a year, $15 million a year, like, oh, Draymond's a locker room cancer. That's why we offered him this bullshit contract. That's what I think.
Honest, you sound like a conspiracy theorist right now.
He's on your head. It's
Like,
crazy.
if I'm gonna be honest, I think if they're the ones who leaked the video on purpose, like upper management did that, that means that they just didn't want to pay him at all, and they don't want him back.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Even though,
Honestly,
what's it called? You just signed Jordan Poole to that huge extension. It's not gonna work
That's what I'm
out.
saying. No, but the thing is, if that gets out, that lowers his value. So then, nigga,
No, it
other
doesn't.
teams
No,
do
it
not
doesn't.
want Draymond.
It lowers his value for the Warriors, but for other teams, it's like
No,
whatever.
no,
Who
other
cares?
teams though. If that nigga punches my young bull, why if I'm any other team would I want Draymond? No, no,
Because
no.
he's
He's
good.
solid. But
What?
if I know he's not gonna fit, because he also got in a perfect situation with Steph, Clay, like two non-dominant scoring guards that don't really need the ball, so we can run the offense. Most teams are not built like the Warriors. You know what I'm saying?
No, I feel like he can play a role on many different squads, not just the Warriors.
I feel like if I'm the Warriors, Jim's like, oh no, fighting niggas. We got to give you $20 million less a year. And then what does Draymond go see? I'm not fighting niggas. Like,
so what is wrong with not fighting niggas? I mean, hopefully.
Oh no, man. I feel like I don't know. I just feel like that's not.
but I
Back to
think
the
I think a
Warriors.
year ago when both of them were out, right, and they thought that everybody thought the Warriors were over when Clay was out with his AC.
Hello.
On. He's not coming back. After his contract's over, he's not coming back. There's no reason for them to pay him.
Who, Draymond?
I'm saying, but if I'm at negotiations, you fight players, we can give you $20 million or less, and you have no other options. Are you not going to take money,
They're not gonna give him that. That's what you're not understanding.
bro? Drake,
If, if he punched Jordan Poole in the thing, you think that they're gonna just re-sign him and be like, oh, everything's cool
yes,
again?
he's
Nah.
still a good player. He's still good for the team. We could just say we'll sign you at way less money. That we'll sign you at way less money
No,
because you're
no,
an
you're
issue
not
in the locker
understand.
room.
You're not understanding how humans work. That's the thing. It's not. It's no longer a money thing. It's a human thing. Like the niggas in the locker room don't trust him anymore. It's just that just is what it is. You even the what's his name, Kevon Looney. He was talking. He was like, yeah, I don't really like. He has to regain our trust and everything. Like niggas who are not even part of it
Hold on,
are
Kareem, hold on,
saying
Kareem, hold on,
saying stuff like that. So it's just like
What's
I don't.
good, Drunk?
There's
What's
no
good?
way he's gonna mend that relationship and come back. I just don't see it happening.
Well, what's called? Yeah. What's good, Drunk? You know what I'm saying? It's been a minute, but we're back type thing.
Yeah. All right. And he said Draymond's punch sped up those extensions, and then he said I ain't seen you on forever. What's good? What's good, bro?
I don't know
And
what this
then
dude is.
Yusuf, I think, just did the
Oh,
dab.
it's
So
great,
we
but
gotta.
what the fuck?
Huh?
Crazy.
What happened?
This man just
That's what I'm saying, drunk nigga. They could get that nigga for 10 mil. Now, I don't think Draymond is that low
wait. Did
worth.
Drew just say something?
No, drunk. Put a caption in the thing or whatever.
Oh, drunks on the chat.
Yeah,
Oh, what's
look
good,
at
drunk?
it.
Can they hear me? They can't hear me. Why can't they hear me?
Drew just say something.
Nah, Drew hasn't said anything. Drew hasn't said anything.
Nah, cause what's it called? All I'm saying is, I guess they could get him for 10 mil, but I just don't think that I just don't think that they're gonna get him back. Honestly, if I'm gonna be honest, I just see
Hello?
no reason for them to do that.
Hello?
Where the? All right, so we got some technical difficulties. You know, hey, what happened?
Niggas said we got some technical difficulties. I mean, we can still keep this shit going.
Also, the fucking they were talking about a big thing last week and this week is fucking Victor Wembanyama. You know, they were talking about how like if LeBron was in the draft class, LeBron would go second behind Victor. So
Is that the case? I don't know. I really don't know. like that's how good of a prospect that man Victor is. Wembanyama.
Yeah.
Like he's just like he's an insanely good prospect. Like I've seen the shit he's doing. It just doesn't make sense. This man was doing he was driving into the paint doing spins and euros. I was like, bro, like it's like Giannis, but like 7'4" and on crack. Like it just doesn't make sense.
Giannis that can shoot, like
Yeah, and he can shoot too. So it's like, I mean, he's not as strong as Giannis, obviously, but he has that length that he can get into the paint in like 2 steps. So it just, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how OC he is. But
and this
like
and
that
this is
one
from
game I saw was crazy.
this
Huh?
is just from a draft perspective and not from no fucking like is he gonna be better than LeBron? LeBron's proven all this, whatever, right? From a draft perspective, his like I think they call it like what's called like externals, like so like his length, his height, his skill set, like it's unmatched. I don't think there's not a prospect that's actually been this great. Like it's actually unmatched. I guess you could say Shaq was kind of crazy, but like not like physically. I'm not even gonna say skill set wise, but physically he's crazy and skill set wise he's crazy.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. I mean, the only concern you have with that guy is like with all the stuff he does, like is he gonna be injury prone in the league? That's literally all it is. Because I mean, you see a guy like, I mean, he's not built like Zion, but you see a guy like Yao Ming, and even Yao Ming, he was pretty mobile for his size, and he suffered with knee problems like his whole career, especially towards the latter end, and it kind of ended his career kind of short. So, like
Ron said,
I said, we'll see.
Victor W is literally what Rick Ross Lizzo is that Rick Ross Lizzo put on his shirt empowering me. What, bro? What? I don't know. I don't know what that is. I'm sorry.
Rick Ross leg put on his shirt, empowering me. It's funny.
So
Nigga say his audio not working. Yeah, Drew's audio is not working for some reason.
I don't know. That nigga moved into a new place. That nigga's internet might not be the best. I don't know. Like
Crazy.
right.
Hello?
And then
Can
he
you hear me?
turned his ankle and was out for the rest of the game. Oh no, we can hear
Yeah.
you.
All right, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, we were just talking about the NBA.
No,
shit,
I could hear everything you guys were saying.
So,
Nah,
like,
the Vic, yeah, it is like people were saying he's as a prospect as like LeBron. So I mean, we'll have to wait and see. This is gonna be like generational tanking just to get him. So you know what I'm saying? If he's on the Thunder, like I'm back to being a fan. I don't know.
No, that's funny.
what about Draymond? What about the Draymond?
The Draymond
Yeah,
shit?
what do you think about
You think the
that?
Warriors leak that shit?
It doesn't really make like why would they like what do they gain in leaking? I guess to like lowball him, but it's also not great optics. It just looks like
Yeah,
you
that's what I
don't
was
have
thinking.
control over your own organization. You got your vet on your championship team. There's always said Draymond's always like, oh yeah, niggas not gonna fight. You know, this is the league. Niggas don't fight. You know, boxing is where niggas fight, and he's swinging on niggas. Like it's terrible optics.
I mean, we'll see though. We'll see. You might be onto something, Shaq, but I just don't see it. Like I just don't
Wouldn't
see
be
it.
surprised at the end of his extension they offer him a deal. Now whether he takes it or not is like is whatever. But because I think he has 2 more years on his shit, so I wouldn't believe that it's like all right, so Draymond, 20 million 3 years. Essentially, like the niggas got to take it for real.
I think
Take
that
it.
they'll lowball
Yeah.
him to the point where he's just like, I can't do this.
But like, other teams, because remember in the playoffs, other teams saw how bad he played in the playoffs. So it's like
I mean, he played bad in the playoffs, but he also teed up towards the end of it. So,
He did, yeah.
which isn't that all that matters at the end of the day?
maybe, perhaps.
It's a perhaps.
But speaking of niggas getting their bag, I'm gonna rotate to football. You want to talk about the Jamar Chase shit with his baby mom?
Jamar Chase. What did
So like,
Jamar Chase do?
no, so we were talking about this earlier, like the other week, basically, and how his baby mom is stupid, but his baby mom wants him to like because he's a deadbeat dad and he doesn't pay enough on child support or some shit. She wants him to lose his job in the NFL or some shit like that. You know what we were talking about?
I remember you talking
Like,
about it.
basically, she wants more of a bag from this nigga. Basically, she wants more of a bag from this nigga.
She wants a bag from.
Yeah, because she wants him to pay more on child support. So she said because he doesn't pay enough on child support, he's a deadbeat, and like the NFL should like drop him. And
Bro,
we're
the
just
NFL,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
NFL
yeah.
has
She went on
niggas beating
social media
their,
talking about how he's dead.
the NFL has niggas beating their wives. Do you think that they care
Yeah,
about a deadbeat nigga?
yeah. They're
That's
not
an
gonna
upgrade,
care.
bro.
Yeah, that's an upgrade. Is hilarious.
Like,
I mean, you're not wrong though. Like, I can't really speak on it. Like, remember that nigga?
the
There
nigga that
was.
threw his
I
wife
mean,
into the nigga that threw his wife into a TV. Yeah, we were talking about that.
yeah, there was that nigga. There's a bunch of them niggas. Like Greg Hardy was in the league for a while, even though he like his girl was like black and blue. Like it was crazy. I
My whole
mean,
thing with that is even from a female perspective, if he makes less money, he cannot give you more child support. Like it's a formula. Like it doesn't make any fucking sense. Like so even let's say she actually was able to get this nigga out the league. His salary is now not millions of dollars. He now doesn't have a job. Like so what do we like it shouldn't make any sense.
yeah, I don't know.
trying to do this.
What's it called? Oh yeah, Drunk's talking about
Yeah.
the
He
whole
said
thing.
he said honestly with Wiseman back, Draymond don't even got a rotation spot.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's I don't see where he fits on the squad, to
The
be
thing is,
honest.
So they're both good defenders, but Draymond can like facilitate. I don't think Wiseman's gonna be like a passer. Like
Yeah, but
honestly, Wiseman
they
has
could
more.
just have
No,
Curry handle the ball
Draymond's
more.
not a replaceable piece just
Yes.
yet. It's just that this shit might make him. I mean, he's still useful for the team.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's just like it might be the final straw type shit. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, Drunk said
Mm.
she could at least wait till bro got paid. He's still on his rookie deal. I mean, bitches don't think about that shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like they don't. He said Jamar's extension gonna be crazy. If I'm her, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut till then. He not wrong, but bitches get emotional and they don't be thinking about that shit, bro. He's gonna make more money if you like now, like I don't know, like or later. So
Yeah, that I mean, it doesn't make any sense. Exactly. Until after the extension. Exactly. That's the whole thing. Like she overextended her hand. Like I don't understand why you would do that.
now, speaking of child support, y'all want to? Oh, this is another thing I just remembered. Y'all want to talk
Oh,
about 50
the
Cent
50
son?
Cent shit.
50% son.
Yeah, you can talk about that one.
So, so if we're talking about child support, we gotta break this egg kind of slightly. You know what I'm saying? Like, so 50 Cent son, that nigga's 25 for real, right? He was pissed that 50 Cent was only paying him 6,700 a month in child support, and niggas was doing the math. That shit like 80K a year.
That's so crazy, bro. If I was getting a $6,700 stipend and I was complaining, bro, I don't know, bro. Like some people are just entitled to the point where it's like it's insane because that's literally what he is. He's doing nothing to get that money, and he's crying.
Yeah. And the funniest shit, he's like, but 67 in New York is not like 6,700, which might be true because it's really
You know what he
expensive
could
to like.
do? He could just move out of New York.
He's
Like if he
25, bro.
really
Go
cared
go
that
do
much,
something
just
with your
move out of New
life.
York, bro.
He's
That's what
literally
I'm saying. Get a
25.
job. Like, oh my god, he was saying, like, yeah, it's not enough to invest in stocks. I mean, yes, it is. First of all, 80K, bro. Yes, it is. Second of all, like, oh my god. Imagine if you were making 80K a year at 25, doing absolutely nothing, bruh. I like, I don't know, man.
Another thing that came out is 50 Cent said that he he was getting or for their family was getting 25K, but then the mom 50
25K
started
a
making more
month,
money.
or
Yeah, yeah. And so originally it was 25K, and then 50 started making more money. And then you remember I told you they went back to court
yeah.
and they got lowered because she was greedy. Like basically the court punished his mom for being greedy. So
Good.
25K a month, that's insane. Like
25K a month is like millionaire shit, right?
yeah. Well,
That's
no, I think it's like $500,000 something like that. So 25. Yeah, it's $300,000 a year. So
that's still hella money. That's like you're past the top 1%. You're in probably the 0.1% or some shit of earners in a year. That's a lot of money, bro.
Bro, Drunk said, "Bro, I'll take that 6,700, move to Wyoming, and live like a
That's what
king." I
I'm
mean, you're not wrong.
saying, bro. Like you could move wherever
No,
you want. Like
You don't even have to. You can move to Texas. Texas is still a popular city, but Texas mad cheap to live in
yeah,
Texas.
Yeah, he moved
exactly.
like there and live like a
Yeah.
god. I don't know.
Exactly. Instead, you want to go to New York and live like a just like a normal nigga in New York. Like he can move literally anywhere else in the country and be like one of the top people in it. Like even in New York, you're still one of the top people, but you know, his space is limited in New York City, so it's gonna be weird. It's just like I don't know.
But I didn't know this. Apparently, Drunk said apparently he took a picture with the nigga that shot 50 Cent back in
Oh
the
yeah, yeah,
day.
he did that. He
So
did do that. Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Why would 50 Cent want to
What?
associate with him?
I didn't
Uh,
know that. Honestly, I didn't know that.
I didn't even know that.
Why is that nigga not in? Is that nigga not in jail? Like,
No, he said the son of the dude who shot him.
Didn't the guy that shot him die?
I think yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
really?
yeah, and yeah, I think because nah, that nigga died. But so I mean, it probably is so yeah.
No, that nigga died. Finessing yourself out of 25K a month is insane. I'll off myself. Nah, bro. These women, they be greedy, bro. You make it 25K a month and you're asking for more? That's so insane. Oh my God. And the craziest part is child support. The dude is 25, so he's not even a child anymore. So I don't even know why she was talking. Like it was pretty obvious they were gonna lower it.
Maybe it was back pay on because
I mean I understand that, but still like they're still gonna lower the amount even if it is back pay just because he's like old. He's old enough to support himself. He's 25, bro. He's older than us. Like I don't know what to say to him like or anything like that. Like if you're 25 and you have no skills, that's on you, bro.